Hi, welcome to My Yoga Living. I'm Jessica Jennings, and I'm here with Dr. Shoshana Bennett, who is our prenatal and postpartum moods expert. Welcome, Dr. Shosh.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm so excited to be part of this community, Jess.
So, Dr. Shosh is our prenatal and postpartum moods expert around here, and she has had just an amazing career, really being at the forefront of helping to name and identify and learn how to treat postpartum and prenatal depression. So she's written many, many books. Postpartum Depression for Dummies is one, and headed up a whole lot of organizations. So you can read more about her on the website, but I just want to welcome you. And I want to start by just having you maybe share a little bit about how you got into this and why this is such a big deal. I mean, I know we've heard the statistic, 1 out of 7 women have some sort of postpartum depression. But we know that, emotions are all over the place around pregnancy. Hormones are changing. So, what kind of is this, what kind of problem is this? And where's the line where it becomes like a real problem?
It is extremely prevalent, and it's actually not a woman's issue. It's a public health issue. This affects every relationship within the family unit. Postpartum depression is the #1 complication of childbearing. It's huge, and we don't automatically screen for it like we should, like we do gestational diabetes and other common complications. But this is #1 with 1 in 7, and there are just as many clinically depressed pregnant women as there are postpartum. So yes, I want to be able to educate the community, answer questions, and this, just as you mentioned, this career came directly out of personal experience. I had been a special education teacher. I had been teaching at the community colleges in the San Francisco Bay Area, and then I had a baby. In my case, the pregnancy went really well, but once I delivered, I knew there was something very, very wrong. And it was scary, horrifying kinds of things were going through my mind. And I had never experienced depression before. I was numb. I wasn't bonding with my child the way I thought I should. I wasn't having the feelings I thought a new mom should have, and that I was really looking forward to having. And this went on for quite a while, and it eventually launched me into this career. And I've had a passion ever since when I realized that there was a name for this. And the United States was light years behind other countries. I was one of just a handful of pioneers in the US, started researching and teaching and running support groups, etc. And eventually I became president of the international organization, Postpartum Support International, that is still very much alive and well. It's blossomed from there. But starting from 1983, when I first had my baby, my first child, this is when my personal experience started. And then in the later 80s is when the pioneering began. And I love educating, and I love helping women around the world, and I work virtually. And, this is a passion and a mission of mine. And I couldn't be happier just to be part of the My Yoga Living community. What you're doing is novel, it is creative, and it's going to be reaching so many new moms and moms to be. I'm just delighted to be part of it.
It's so amazing. And I'm just so excited to have you with us. And for our mamas, as a prenatal yoga teacher, I definitely am passionate about what yoga can do. And I've seen it over and over, people saying like, I was able to get off my meds, or, it's just really changed my whole energy and temperament. But I also know that there are times when we just need more, and we want to have someone that we can reach out to. So the program that you've set up for our members is where people can actually email you and just ask, hey, is this, this is what I'm going through. Is this normal? Is this
Right.
postpartum depression? What is this, a serious amount of anxiety, or is this normal? Like, I think we all have kind of questions like that, and you're going to be answering that via audio anonymously. But of
Yes.
course, if people need more than that, they can reach out to you and set up a Skype session.
It's never too early to reach out, because if you're talking to the right kind of professional, they'll be able to help you decipher what's within that normal range and what isn't. Maybe what takes a little bit more help to get launched healthfully. So if you're wondering, I wonder if this is all normal, call me, or email me, or talk to another professional if you know they're a real specialist. But I can tell you that the two major differences between baby blues, which is very normal, and postpartum depression, for instance, is that baby blues happens within the first 2 weeks following delivery. So if it goes past 2 or possibly 3 weeks postpartum, you should get some help. Help doesn't necessarily mean medication, but get an assessment to see what's going on so that you can go on with your happy life. The other way you can tell is by the severity, how intensely you're feeling certain symptoms. So if even from the very beginning, like what happened with me, if the feelings of either sadness or numbness or anxiety or anger or a loss of appetite or an inability to sleep at nighttime when your baby's sleeping, things like that, if those symptoms are intense enough to get in the way of your normal everyday functioning, don't wait, not even the 2 weeks of baby blues period. Get help right away. You deserve a wellness strategy, a wellness plan, and to get on with your happy life.
Thank you so much. And I'm so glad we're going to be there for our mamas and also for our instructors and practitioners. You did a great workshop that's available on our website called Mommy Moods. And that is to help just people like me identify, at what point is this mom seem like this isn't just the blues, right? This is maybe something more. And I learned so much from that couple hours with you. It's something that I think everybody should really take and know if you're working with moms. So I just so appreciate all the work you're doing in the world and that you're doing it with us and our community. And I look forward to sharing this journey with you and all you mamas and instructors out there.